And that might be the plan anyway. Jake takes some fire. Dante comes in, gets that pick that we were talking about. And Carpe and the Reaper down already. Jake comes in with an ultra fast barrage and manages to pick up 2 before he goes down. Boink with the res right there, so it's not looking bad for the Outlaws if they can keep Muma up. And they do. They get Muma healed, so looking okay for Houston right now.
Jake's Forest looked really good so far this season. Big improvement from him on the hero, and there you go, fast barrage, just playing methodically, getting into the point and taking over, and now we're gonna see a flip. So about 23%, 22, 23% going to Philadelphia Fusion to get onto the point as fast as possible. They're gonna use the wall and the speed boost, but that is a coalescence right away, and Dante just wrecking them.
I mean, that's what happens with this Doomfist, right? You get any amount of damage done with the other heroes, and it's so easy for Doomfist to come in and get these picks. And check that out, man. Dante playing cleanup crew there, and easy team fight win for Houston.
I guess Philadelphia thought that because they had the coalescence and the speed boost, they were going to be able to run into that point, but Dante with the 2 quick eliminations, I mean, takes out EQO, so there's no more Blizzard there once
Dante goes back, Meteor Strike, who's he gonna find? He's gonna come down right in the middle of everybody. It seems like clearing out some of those Lucio shields, get the kill onto Sato. Dante going wild on this Doomfist right now. And Houston Outlaws again, a couple kills. Neptuno did get a nice boop onto Muma. Philadelphia did manage to take the point back again.
I mean, the price was pretty dear, though. They had to use the sound barrier, and they had to use the Blizzard, but they might be able to hold this one up. Only EQO goes down.
And the goal, it's pretty good. Oh, but Carpe killed during the Death Blossom. Dante comes in for some revenge. I thought Jake maybe was a little bit overboard with that barrage, but Houston trying to follow up on it with the cleanup. Over the kill onto Boombox, he swapped over to the Hammond at this point. Dante again seems kind of untouchable here. Poco and Sato down with a nice boop off the edge on that one. Should be Houston retaking by Dante. Now Jake has a nano boost going into the point right now, but there's a sound barrier right there. Minefield laid down by Muma as well. Philly Fusion, they're the ones picking up kills. Poco doing work, and Carpe finally takes out Dante. So Houston Outlaws trying to finish it, but it will be Philly Fusion with another chance at the round. Houston Outlaws though trying to grind their way through this point, taking a lot of damage. There goes Muma, Sato down as well. Both Orisas out of this fight. Blizzard comes in for Philly. EQO got hit with the anti-heal too, but didn't get taken out. And now Philadelphia getting the kills. They're turning it around. And they are going to take this round, I think.
Yes, they are, Doa. These late swaps really working out well for them. Dante's gonna get nano boosted, but he's the only one on the point right now, and he's gonna get booped up during his Blizzard.
Yeah, Blizzard coming in, and can they keep Muma alive on the Wrecking Ball? They cannot. And that is it. First round taken by Philly. Come from behind victory.
Things off, and that's so huge in these Bay battles.
EQO splitting up a few members, trying to get away though. Yeah, needs ice block. Fast coalescence from Raucus here, but EQO not being denied. Philadelphia Fusion just powers their way right through that Moira ultimate. They have one of their own too. Boombox got his, and that's going to be the control percent rolling early for Philly. His way into the Houston Outlaws backline, trying to clean up the rest of this fight here. Gets frozen. He's in trouble. Oh, he gets out Wraith form to escape, and there's the Death Blossom. Gets behind the pillar. No, he doesn't. Can't quite dance his way back there. Jake goes for it. Kill onto Boombox as well. So Houston trying to turn this one around in the waning moments of the round, and they need to do it. They need to keep this map alive.
Yeah, they're going to do it.
Point safety rather. Coalescence comes in from both sides. Don't cross the beams. Have you ever seen Ghostbusters? Oh, Jake, he's down in the pit. He's going to the Pacific Ocean, and there's more to follow. Both Dante and Sato going with him. Now the Blizzard coming in for Philadelphia Fusion. EQO trying desperately to retake the point, and another drop. Ruma drops Carpe this time.
The well is hungry, Noah.
I was going to say, it's a well-fed well during his ultimate. Another coalescence from Boombox, blocked by the Maywall, though. He was still getting tickled, taking some damage, boinking down. So Outlaws without their Lucio. Carpe with a lot of damage onto Muma, too, getting pushed away. EQO with the last-minute swap over to the Doomfist. Can he get back to the point in time, though? Poco gets 2, and it looks like Philadelphia Fusion starting to clean this up. They're going to flip it, and if they do, they might be able to take the map. No more Houston Outlaws on the point right now. It's only the Lucio, and he drops Philadelphia Fusion, retakes, and wins the map.
That they do, that they do. EQO's May looking pretty darn good there on well. That means Philadelphia now up 1-0 in this series. You know, they sent both of their matches last week to map 5s, and they just couldn't quite take the victory. They need these wins right now. Helpful against some of that spam damage coming in from Jake.
Oh, from behind. Jake coming in from behind, trying to get the picks. Ooh, it's a lot of damage, but the damage is done by Philly as well. Jake gets two. Support's eliminated before he's taken out by AQO. The job has been done, but Philadelphia Fusion still the ones coming up with the kills here on the attack. And despite the heroics of Jake, Philly comes out on top in that battle.
Forward here. In a point B news, that's a really important hook while the Dragon Strike is up.
Yeah, good halt hook onto EQO. He had the Dragon Strike too, like you mentioned. So that was that kind of stops Philly cold for a moment until the Reds comes in. Sleep Dart meanwhile onto Spree, taking a nap. Meanwhile, other people taking a dirt nap as Dante and Muma and Spree come back to pick up some more kills and send Philly packing.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna wall him off right there. Good stagger kills at the end of that. You know, Jake playing a little bit aggressively and them not being able to walk forward.
Yeah, here we go. Oh, hi. Oh, I wonder where this tire's going. That's a easiest tire kill ever. Easiest. Laid out like a silver platter. Raucus takes down Sato, and it looks like Houston's gonna keep holding.
All right, they've got a Blizzard. That's it. Maybe they can get a sound barrier if they fight hard enough, but somebody's gotta get to the point, Toa. Okay.
I mean, where's the Maywall to prevent everybody from getting in there? Jake Tire coming in. Who's he gonna find? Chasing down the Reaper, and that's an easy kill. Carpe again. Once the Wraith form is done, you are done. If you're getting chased by an exploding tire, Spree with a kill on Sato, and Houston Outlaws have looked pretty untouchable here on point B. Philly trying to scramble to make something out of nothing. They've got two people with the sound barrier on them now, but it's going to need a little bit more than that if you're going to take point B, and it's nothing. Hey, Houston Outlaws, they give up A in pretty short order, but they hold on B for a long, long time.
Onto the low ground. They've hacked Carpe.
Yep, that's right. Carpe is hacked. Meanwhile, this team under a lot of pressure on the point. Carpe down, not able to swing away on that grappling. A nice tracking from Dante to take out Neptuno. That was impressive.
That was very smooth right there.
Yes, it was. And it looks like Sato's going to go down in a heartbeat as well. Mumu with 2 kills, make it 3, and the Houston Outlaws with a very quick point A. They're going to have about 5.5 minutes to get 1 tick on B.
Carpe now on the McCree also. He realizes that this flashbang could be do or die here for the Philadelphia Fusion.
Nice block. You've got the sleep dart. See what Jake can do. Oh, and there it is, the flashbang. Ultimate cancel. Doesn't matter. Jake able to reflect and get the kill to Carpe anyway, but he needs more. Looking for more. Only gets a supercharger. Turning around. Meanwhile, Jake down. EQO finds one. Self-destruct coming in. Hack onto 3 members of Philadelphia Fusion via Dante's EMP and Point. Finds a kill onto the Orisa. Sato down. Meanwhile, Muma, Primal Rage, trying to turn this fight. They only need the 1 tick, but it's not looking good. Philadelphia Fusion, they stay off the point.
They push him up. Muma.
The power of the Primal Rage.
That was so crazy, Toa, because I'm pretty sure Houston was going to lose that fight. But Muma uses the Primal Rage to shove everyone off and get the tick.
Well, half the Outlaws were already going back to spawn, but Muma with a great Primal to take the map right side. Maywall in front of the Matrix. Goes through quickly. Sato gone through quickly as well by Spree. Houston Outlaws at the 6v5 on the point right now. Raucus has to back away as the Transcendence goes down, but Jake there with a headshot onto Carpe. Houston not done yet. Goodbye, Poco. And even though Raucus drops, if they lose Spree, all right, things start to turn around now. Immortality Field, the real MVP there, but Houston Outlaws rocks right back in with their own as well, and they will take the point in the end. And here comes the Dragon Strike through the middle of everything. Carpe, though, finds a kill onto Dante, finds 2 onto Jake. The DPS eliminated by Carpe on the other side. This is the kind of Carpe Widowmaker we've been looking for. A nice shot on the movement, too, to set up that kill for Sato.
Yeah, and, you know, Carpe saw the wall go down and the Dragon Strike come out, and he knows
that. He's pretty untouchable up there right now.
I like this adaptation we're seeing from Fusion. Yeah. Look at this. They just go ahead and start playing the Batiste, and they've got that lamp. And look at Carpe. There's no pressure on him, Doa.
That's the thing.
You see Philadelphia come in, and it's just Carpe there on the high ground alone.
A little bit of damage reduction. Muma drops down on the payload right now. Carpe trying to get aggressive. Goes high. Looks for the kill on the movement. He finds it. Jake gets one on the poke. Goes 1 for 1. And now Jake going wild on that Reaper. Gets 3 so far. Dante trying to finish off Neptuno now, but he runs away. Sato manages to hold strong with the Orisa. A couple kills for him, and they still are chasing Houston back. So even with all those kills at the end of the day, Philadelphia Fusion still holding for a bit.
I mean, they're moving the cart right now, though, so finally
yeah.
Dante. You know, Dante's a player that we haven't seen play a whole lot of Genji.
Doing a number on the paint job, though, on that car. Rolling over the wrecking ball. It cannot be good. Oh, it's not good for Sato either. Dante comes in with the dash kill. Supercharger down. Here comes the blade. Got to cut through that immortality field first. Tries to chase him away, but Neptuno is there. And once again, the Batiste ability saving so many people. How's Houston Outlaws, though, continuing to push forward?
I mean, they're trying to get on the cart right now. Sato takes a nap right there. Minefield deployed by Muma.
Carpe. Now Sato taken up by the self-destruct. Carpe looking for more. Onto the point right now. Has a flashbang. Muma in a little bit of trouble. That's right. He does have the immortality field.
So here we go. Coming again. Raucus is trapped back in the studio, and now it's going to have to be a 5 versus 6 for Houston.
Yep. EQO with 2 already. Houston Outlaws struggling on this attack. Blizzard coming in. Carpe looking for the Deadeye. Gonna find it. Or, well, he's gonna use it anyway. Didn't really need it. There's where the payload ends. Philadelphia Fusion preventing the Outlaws from taking point B after finishing the teleport. In the good old days, you would have just seen an arrow through that Reaper's head, but they get a little bit more of an escape option now. Oh, EQO not so lucky though. Nice shot by Jake. Mid-air onto EQO. Get closer to the Dragon Strike. And here we go again. Right for immediately again from Carpe, knowing that the arrow is waiting for him. Boink down, Carpe gets 1, and Jake on the run. Storm arrows, Reaper gets a Wraith Form back again. Becoming insubstantial to live. And there, the Dragon Strike comes through, but the point is taken anyway. Nobody was on the point.
I mean, nobody was there, Doa. It was just a little bit too late. Philadelphia Fusion got the work that they needed to get done. Hoka's gonna get a hook there, so it might go down.
There's a Blizzard coming down. Blizzards and Blizzards. Jake gets a kill on the Sato. And there's the Death Blossom doing nothing. Only 2 dies out of that one. He didn't even get to the die. Sad, isn't it? Houston Outlaws with the defense so far. Ooh.
Everybody just going ahead and drawing Venn diagrams on the ground with their Blizzards.
Sleep Dart doesn't connect though, trying to keep May alive. There's an Nano Boost onto Dante. Gonna come out of it now. Jake gets 1 with the Dragon Strike. Splits up the Philly Fusion team. Meanwhile, Carpe walking in, trying to use that supercharger to do the extra damage, and they do get Boink and Muma, and now the payload's starting to roll a little bit here.
Yeah, they finally got the close range fight they wanted. Doa Raucus is not long for this world after being walled in. Jake gonna try and bunny hop backwards into the spawn, and now it looks like we're in 1-fight territory.
And the Blizzard gonna get dropped down. Maywall first. The split off.
Oh, Dante!
Master play onto EQO. Came right through the M-Matrix even maybe there. A lot of damage. Rocket Punch loaded up. Gets denied. Gets taken down though. Poco still holding. Oh, the Death Blossom booped away. Only Jake taken out by that one. I'm surprised he even got that.
I mean, that might be enough though, Doa. Still gonna be a 5 versus 4 for Philadelphia right on top of this payload.
Carpe seems hard to displace right now. Muma supercharger down, and Muma maybe soon to follow. Immortality field only delays the inevitable. And Carpe going crazy on this Doomfist, or on this Reaper rather. Dante comes back on the Doomfist, but can't get anything done. And with the Coalescence, that should be about it. Philadelphia Fusion going to take the lead with a win on Hollywood.
They're gonna go up in this series, Doa, but now the Fusion have to play on a map, Havana, that they've never won on, and Houston is undefeated.
Yeah.
So as rough as Hollywood was and has been this year for the Houston Outlaws.
Dude, just, it's all about the thought process, not the execution. Nice shot on the immortality field. It wasn't moving though. Under pressure, Carpe. Ooh! Wow! You got too close to Carpe, and that's what happens. Well, Dante down, and Carpe has decided that it is time to go Super Saiyan. He's flipped the switch.
Well, shades of old Carpe right there.
Pretty much.
On the Widowmaker. Going to be able to get any kills to follow up, so cooldown comes at the right time.
There you go.
Boink is dead.
Yep, that's right. Immortality field down, so is
killing
Boink.
people.
Yeah, why not? Neptuno gets the 2K. You gotta get in there with the Mercy. It's like, I'm done with this. I want to take the point. Carpe's had enough of this. Neptuno being bloodthirsty like we know and love.
I mean, Neptuno, I'm sure, still is leading in our all-time Mercy Blaster kills category. And,
oh yeah, for sure.
well, take a look here at Neptuno. Yeah. Why not? Bye, Jake. Nice for you.
The monster moth coming for you.
He forced an ice block too. Oh, and Rockets.
That was probably the best support 3K I've seen this season. It's the only moment I like watching a player play Mercy right there.
I like Coma sometimes too, because he gets those weird reses off, but...
Oh, that's true. He does make it very exciting. Jake comes back with a kill on the Carpe though. Self-destruct. No kills out of that one. EQO though with one on the Boink. Both teams trading blows here. Philadelphia Fusion having to give a little bit of ground. Getting trapped between the wall and the other wall. And Houston Outlaws getting a lot of kills. So Philadelphia Fusion finally going back to spawn. Time to regroup. Oh, Jake, stagger kill onto the opposing Hanzo, not bad. Nano boosted Slade do that, but they don't have the Nano. Dante down already. Wow, Carpe with the headshot, and that's rough. Whole Hog comes in, and Raucus does not have the Transcendence anymore. Spree just trying to hold as long as he can here. Oh, nice kill on the Poco. Gets him with the hook in the end. And that right click through the Amp Matrix. That is so much damage.
I mean, that was a lot invested, but Houston Outlaws do end up actually fighting off the fusion, especially with the help of that Amp Matrix. I was worried there for a minute with how many ults they had committed, but now they get the stagger too, looking really good.
Get meleeed, so can't take much of a chance at that. Oh, and Neptuno. Oh, Jake, how did that happen? That was interesting.
That's not good.
No kidding. Wow, all right. Houston Outlaws missing a crucial ultimate. Now they're missing a Zenyatta and EQO pushing forward. A little bit of isolated Orisa, and she'll go down. And Philadelphia Fusion. All right, they're just gonna walk in and take the point, I guess.
That was looking really winnable for the Outlaws. Yes. Neptuno comes and finishes off with some environmental kills. Can they get this? Yes, Carpe has the race form to dodge out, so no punishment off of the hook.
Yeah. Spree was really low health when he landed that as well, so Carpe might have just been able to take him straight up with the left clicks. Raucus getting roasted, gonna go down. Philadelphia Fusion, here we go. Death Blossom coming in from Carpe. It's a kill on Amuma before he ultimates, actually. But they are so close to finishing this, and if they do, I think Houston might be in a lot of trouble here.
Yeah, not much Matrix left there for Spree. He's trying to dodge around, but he is going to fall. It looks like Fusion are going to take this.
Desperation time, Doomfist out there. Muma on the Wrecking Ball, Raucus on the Zenyatta, but you can't get too close. I guess you can with the Transcendence for a few seconds anyway. Trying to delay for more respawns to come in, but Boink not going to be able to approach too closely on that Batiste. It's not going to last, and Philadelphia Fusion, they get the job done. Attack complete. The defense matrix there to prevent the damage. Meanwhile, Carpe gets nano boosted, stuck in the blizzard for a second, but not down. Nice shot onto Dante right as a Maywall came up. I swear he bent the bullet around there like Angelina Jolie or something.
And look at this. I mean, Neptuno trying to get some more eliminations here. Pulls out the Blaster during that Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Attempting to get a few staggers here. They're going to get one onto Spree. And
oh, there you go.
Another late kill here. They're going to switch Dante back to his signature Sombra.
And Carpe gets excited. He goes hunting for these kills, and
it's just kind of a mess
Outlaws
right now.
know that. Mortality field down. Locks up out with that one. Here comes the Dragon Strike from the Outlaws. Jake firing that one off to the side. Oh, he gets a kill on the EQO. Meanwhile, Spree eats EQO's Dragon Strike.
Huge.
Yeah, Jake with the double kill too. Might make it a triple, he will. And at the last moment, the Outlaws come alive and set themselves up for a point A take.
Wow, some pretty intense things had to happen right there. The Dragon Strike eat is absolutely massive. Jake gets the picks. Philly still waiting for that blizzard that they so desperately need.
Time. All right, gets one with the EMP anyway. Poco out of the mech. Poco down. Dragon Strike comes through for Jake. There's a hack onto Neptuno. He's going to be just kind of a sitting duck on that Lucio for the moment. Carpe down. Jake as well. Houston Outlaws still pushing forward. And the defense for Philly just falling apart here. This is it. It ain't no lie, baby. Oh, I was going to say die, but he did. Oh, well. That totally didn't work. Dragon Strike comes through for Jake. Poco gets demeched here, and Houston Outlaws suddenly pushing back again. It's going to be another last-second take on one of the points on this map. Carpe, you ruined it! And Dante hidden in a place you might not expect that Sombra to be. Self-destruct coming through. Lives through it just fine. The wall is there. And Dante sneaking back. Yeah, with a kill on Amuma, time to save it. They've got one more fight. A pick onto any of the Outlaws would be devastating, but instead, the kill comes in onto Sato. Now Jake, they're trying to freeze him. Ice block for EQO. He's got that Blizzard, though. Waiting the full duration. Boombox down. Are they going to even use the Blizzard? It's overtime, and it's going to be a long push for the Outlaws. So yeah, save your ultimates. Take them out as the overtime wick starts to burn faster. Yeah, something like that. That overtime is going to express as what?
He
Are you kidding me?
In there and managed to take out Sato. That is enormous. Houston Outlaws now have a real chance at this map. Philadelphia Fusion's going to have to fight in the open at sea.
He's doing
with
it
this
again.
EMP.
Absolute insanity, chasing Poco out of his hiding place now. Now it's Reaper, the Reaper. Oh, or not. They're going to run away from each other. Still going after the Diva, though. Oh, Carpe down. Jake finds the kill. They got to get on the point. The Coalescence trying to keep the Diva healed up, but they can't quite do it. They can't let Houston have this, but Houston doesn't care. They're going to finish it. I can't believe it. Neptuno diving in at the last moment, but there's only so much Lucio can do. And in overtime, the Houston Outlaws keep it alive. Spree taking a nap. This is not the time. Gotta say, wait, halt, but no hook. Oh, there's a pick onto Jake. And Philadelphia Fusion might get a little bit more distance now.
High ground gonna be taken. The crossfire's gonna get set up between the two snipers and the Fusion. Massive anti-nade.
Yeah, that's big. 4 members of the Outlaws unable to be healed for a little while. That's enough to kill off Spree. Poco out of the mech right now, but EQO coming out clutch in the end, finding a lot of kills in this series. Carpe, not to be outdone himself, grabs 2, and if they get point A...
What do you do if you're the Outlaws right now? I guess they're going to stick onto the Mei and onto the Hanzo for this point, because they know that Philly's probably going to have to swap off.
That's huge to take a point
Widow
in this situation. But down early.
Dante's been slapped.
On the back line, Dante is slapped, like you said. Nano boost onto Jake as he tries to finish Neptuno. He does. And Jake wants to end it right here, right now. Oh, but Carpe and Poco come back, and the Blizzard eaten by Poco.
Oh,
Philadelphia Fusion again. In the moments it matters most, the players making plays, and 2 points taken, devastating for the Outlaws again right now.
Yeah, why not just go Pirates of the Caribbean for your final push, Noah?
We're setting sail to the high seas, moving down already. Oh, the Boombox taken up by the self-destruct. Dragon Strike coming through, though. Now, Immortality Field, keeping the Outlaws up. Carpe putting down a lot of covering fire. Poco bomb! Ruckus and Boink unable to escape, and yeah, a little bit of style at the end, a little bit of tactical crouching from the Bastion. He doesn't even have emotions, but he still knows how to disrespect you. That's right.
He was programmed for disrespect still.
He was programmed for it. They finished this. I think everybody's going to lose their mind, and I think they might do it. Dante down again. No EMP. There goes Muma. Dragon Strike from Jake. They got to stay on the payload.
The lamp is there.
Carpe is there, too, with the configuration tank. Configuration disrespect as the Philadelphia Fusion finish it from point A to point C in OT. Okay, back. He's only 2/3 of the way, or 3/4 of the way about. Towards the EMP, and a shot from Jake onto Carpe. Could be exactly what the doctor ordered for the Houston Outlaws right now.
They might be able to get the res, though. They're just going to give it a shot. Does get it.
Okay. Carpe back in action. Deep into overtime already. Sato in a little trouble going down. OQO onto one of Jake. He's going crazy now. Gets 2. Looking for one under Ruckus as well. Gets hacked, though. He's still got his left clicks. Doesn't matter. Now he's on Philly. 4 people hacked. Boom is taking a nap, but at least he's taking a nap on the payload right now. But Philly, they've got the numbers. They've got the anti-heal onto Muma. Carpe going high behind the team. Here comes Jake's Dragon Strike through the payload. Carpe gets a kill onto the Hanzo, though. And it looks like Philly is going to end it all right here. Dragon Strike gets the D-Mac onto Spree, and they can't get back there. Philly Fusion takes the series 3-1.
And a much-needed win for Philadelphia Fusion in order to power their way up the standings, make sure that they maintain that spot in the play-in, hopefully as one of those top 2 seeds.
Yep.
And on the other side, the Houston Outlaws have now guaranteed themselves a losing season. And
let's take a look at our player of the match, brought to you by Omen by HP. It's going to be EQO. That's right, getting the interviews, getting the player of the match, getting the kills.
I mean, I definitely agree with him that you can see that they were communicating really well today, him and Carpe, because setting up those crossfires, you really have to say where the other team is trying to look and apply pressure. And it seemed like whenever the Outlaws would try and chase down one of their flanks, the other one of them, whether it was Carpe or EQO, would pop out and start getting kills behind enemy lines. So well played, certainly, by this DPS duo, and that means EQO going to be once again the player of the match. Also, with some good Mei walls today, honestly, as well. I mean, we talk a lot about Hanzo because that's what we saw a lot of on that last map, but solid day for him.
That's the thing. There's something you just can't equate in stats with good Mei play, and one of those is wall placement. It's something you can never really quantify numbers-wise, but if you watch this guy, you watch where the walls have been done, so good at denying some of those halt hook combos, so good at denying a lot of that damage, trapping people, splitting the team. So just really, really stellar Mei play specifically from him today.